and gentlemen, welcome to St. Christopher's versus Woodberry Forest JV basketball. And that'll be Tracy for three. He will get it. That will bring the score to 29-11. And it'll be more at the top. He'll give it to Taliaferro, over to Dion, to Beck. Beck's shot is blocked. And it'll be Mossy who blocks it and steals it, and then Webster with the ball currently. And it'll be Webster at the top again. Tough defense here from Beck. And that'll be a foul on Beck there. We'll have some subs here. It'll be Carney coming in for Beck on the Saints. And then we will have Vaughn and Mayard coming in for the for the Tigers. Almost swiped away from Dion there. It'll be Vaughn up at the top, commanding the court here. And a screen. I'll go to Mossy, back to Vaughn. Up into the middle, back to Mossy again. And the three is no good for Mossy. It'll be tipped by Carney. And it'll be Dion bringing the ball down. He will shoot, and it's blocked. And Taliaferro's shot is no good. And it'll get back to the Tigers. Oh, and we'll have an and one for Woodberry Forest. Call that a foul on the Saints. It'll be Whaley shooting for his third point in the play there. And the third shot is no good there. Tries to set the ball back, but no, cannot. It'll be Boyd with the ball. Boyd over to Dion. Dion thinks about it. Oh, it's intercepted by the Tigers. It's Vaughn who is able to convert there. Gets another 2 points for the Tigers. It'll be Carney. Waits for it. Oh, and it's no good. The ball will go out of bounds off the Saints. And we will have a couple of subs here. We'll have George Jones and Claude Whitehead coming in for the Saints. Score currently 29-15, 5 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. And the three is good from Tracy. That'll bring the score to 29-18. Woodberry coming out to a strong start here in the second. Starting to come back a little bit. Boyd slips. And it'll be Woodberry ball. Ball go out of bounds. All right, it'll be Vaughn bringing it down the court for Tigers. And then we'll have it with Tracy here. Tracy off to Mayard, back to Vaughn. Vaughn holds on to it, back to Mayard. Mayard thinks about it, drives in, and cannot make it on 2 tries. And it'll go back to Tracy. And Tracy with the ball. Tough defense from Jones here. He'll take it back to Mayard. And it'll go into Vaughn, and Vaughn will make the 2. It is now a single-digit game. Went from the Saints having a 20-point lead in the first quarter to only 9. Oh, and it's intercepted by the Tigers again. And it will be a foul on the Saints. Webster will be shooting 2. Only Boyd receiving the foul there. Tigers with a chance here to get the game within 7. And the first is no good. A couple subs for the Saints here. Just one. It'll be Moore coming in for Boyd. And the second is good for the Tigers. And it'll be Whitehead to Moore bringing it in. Tough defense from the Tigers here. Whitehead hustling down the court. He'll give it over to Stone. And one! Beautiful play from the Saints there. Took the foul like it was nothing. .355 currently remaining in the second. And the third point is no good for the Saints. It'll be Vaughn bringing it down for the Tigers. And he drives it in. Jones, tough defense, but he will capitalize on it. Lead is down to 8 for the Saints. Whitehead going a little slower than he was earlier. Almost swiped there. And it'll be Jones over to Moore. Moore decides where to go. Brings it into Hinks. Hinks out to Jones. Back over to Whitehead. Whitehead is sworn. Brings it back to Jones. Jones shoots. Falls over. No good. Hinks shoots. No good. And it'll go back to the Tigers. Vaughn goes all the way down to Mayard. Mayard for 3. It's good. And Woodberry Forest Tigers are within 5 points of the Saints. That's a 15-point comeback in the last 5 or so minutes. And Whitehead for 3. It's good. That'll be a timeout. We will be right back with you. All right, welcome back. We are starting back here at 2:50 remaining in the first half, second quarter. Woodberry moving quickly down, but it is picked off by Stone. It'll be Lohr with the ball. Lohr over to Moore. Moore shoots, thinks about shooting, won't do it. Back to Lohr. Lohr over to Peace. Peace drives in, over to Moore. Moore is open from the corner. Oh, no good. And that will be a foul on the Saints there. And it will be Webster bringing it in. Webster takes it in to Vaughn. Vaughn back to Webster. Webster. And it'll be Vaughn with the ball again. Almost picked off there by Moore. Over to Tracy. Tracy to Mayard. Mayard shoots for 3 again. And it's good. Yet another 3 from Mayard. Brings it back to a 5-point game. And it'll be Moore here. Draw some guys out. Back to Moore. Oh, the pass is not great there. And it'll be Moore bringing it in. Getting the press here from Vaughn. Back to Bird. Over to Dion. Dion thinks about it. then does it over to Moore, then to Peace, and then it's picked off by Mayard. Mayard brings it down for the Tigers over to Tracy, and it is just barely saved by the Tigers, and goes to the Saints, then back to Tigers again. And that is 2 points from Vaughn out of that wild scenario there. One possession game here. That's a 17-point comeback within the last 7 minutes or so. We're at 116 in the second. Oh, and it's just grabbed there by Mayard. Physical play, and that'll go to Webster. Webster with the ball. He'll take it over to Tracy. Tracy double teamed here. Tracy back to Vaughn. And it'll be Stone. Over to Peace, to Boyd. Boyd for three, almost. And that will go over and then back to Vaughn. Vaughn to Webster. Webster in. Back to Vaughn. Vaughn for three. No good. That'll be retrieved by the Saints there. Oh, and there'll be a long pass that is almost intercepted by the Tigers. And it'll be Dion bringing in the layup there. And then will not make the two to end the half. Ladies and gentlemen, that will be the end of the first half. Saints lead 36-31. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the second half of Woodberry Forest at St. Christopher's School JV basketball here at Scott Gym. Saints lead 36-31, and it'll be Saints ball to start the half. Be Boyd over to Moore. Moore has it back to Boyd. Moore will shoot it for three. Three is not good. It'll go Tigers ball there. Be Maynard, and the ball will go in. And it'll be Saints ball. And I'll go over to Moore. Moore to Beck. Beck shoots. No good. And that will be called a jump ball, which will go to the Tigers. So yeah, we jump ball for the Tigers. And it'll go over to Maynard. Fumbled by Vaughn there. And there'll be a foul, a travel on the Tigers. Ball will go back to the Saints here. It'll be Boyd bringing it in. It'll go into Taliaferro. He shoots and it's good. 2 points for the Saints there. That'll bring the score up to 38-31, 7-point game. It'll be Tracy bringing it down for Woodberry. He'll give it off to Whaley. Oh, but the Saints will get it back. It'll be Moore. And that'll be 2 points for Moore and the Saints there. Still some aggressive defense coming from the Saints and the Tigers. 3 for Tracy is not close and will go out of bounds even after Tracy's attempt to keep it in. Excuse me, that was Webster's shot there. And then it will be Boyd bringing it in for the Saints. It'll be Moore over to Boyd. Boyd thinks about it in tough coverage. Let's take it back to Moore. Moore back to Boyd. Boyd for a three. Yet again. 3 points for Roman Boyd. That'll bring the Saints lead back in double digits at 12, 43-31, with about 6 minutes remaining. And it will be a shot from Vaughn. It'll be a foul on Moore there. 3 shots here for Vaughn. First one is good. Brings the lead to 11. Second is also good. Brings the lead to 10. Got a chance here to get within 3 possessions. And it'll be Hinkst subbing in for the Saints. And the third is good as well. Got all 3 points out of that one. That will bring the Saints lead down to 9. And it'll be Boyd to Moore. Moore to Dion. Dion to Moore. Moore to Dion. Dion to Boyd. Boyd for 3. It's good. Yet again, Roman Boyd on fire from behind the line tonight. It'll be Tracy with the ball into Maynard. Maynard over to Vaughn. Back to Vaughn. Vaughn over to Webster. Up to Tracy. Tracy shoots in double coverage. And it's no good. The ball will go to the Saints. Oh, it's swapped out, though. Webster makes the layup. Gets the game back to 10. And it'll be Dion bringing it up for the Saints. Oh, ball's there for a second. And that'll be a backcourt violation, and it'll go to the Woodberry Forest. All right, it will be Tracy bringing the ball in. And it'll be Vaughn at the top with the ball. Vaughn over to Webster. And that'll be too long in the paint there for the Tigers. And it will go back to the Saints. It'll be Dion bringing it up. Dion over to Stone. Stone inside to Hengst, who is fouled. That'll be a foul on number 3, Webster there. 4:23 remaining in the third here. Saints with 1 foul. Woodberry with 1 foul as well. Hengst's first is no good. And the second one is. Ball will go back to Woodberry. It'll be a press here from the Saints. And it'll be Vaughn bringing it up. Vaughn will go up to Brusewitz. Back to Vaughn. Vaughn back to Brusewitz. Oh, and it's tipped by George Jones, but recovered by Vaughn. Vaughn to Beard. And it's tipped by George Jones again. And this time he recovers it. Oh, but it will go out of bounds and go to the Tigers. Number of substitutions here. We will have Peace, Whitehead, and Moore coming in for the Saints. We have Tracy bringing it up here. Back to Vaughn. Oh, and the ball will go to the Saints there. And Moore bringing it up. Whitehead thinks about it, gives it to Moore. Moore is open for 3. And no good. The toss there from Woodberry occurred after he stepped out, so it will go to the Saints. It'll be Peace bringing it in. There's a rough play there. That'll be an and 1. Hinks was fouled. Hanks will be on the line again. Got a chance here to get to 50. And that shot will be no good. There will be a foul on the Saints. Whitehead, number 3. And we'll have Taliaferro coming in for the Saints. Tracy brings it in. Almost swiped by Beck there. go over to Vaughn, and it falls into the hands of Whitehead. Whitehead down all the way to Moore. Moore will shoot and score. That'll be 2 more points for the Saints, bringing the lead up to 15. 2:56 remaining currently in the quarter. It'll be Mayard in the paint. Out to Vaughn. And the ball will be saved by Moore. Moore will shoot, and it's good. Yet another fast break there from Moore. Brings the lead up to 17. And that ball is tipped by Beck. And it'll go all the way across over to Vaughn. Vaughn will shoot from 3, and it's no good. Moore brings it down quickly again for the Saints, and that's good again. Back over to Vaughn, back to Tracy, back to Vaughn. It's tipped, though. It'll be recovered by Moore, and then given right back to the Tigers. It'll be Tracy with the ball. He'll give it in the corner to Mayard. It'll bounce off the side of the backboard there and go to the Saints. Number of subs here: Boyd, Dion, and Lore coming in for the Saints. It'll be Boyd bringing it in. 1:51 currently in the third. It'll be Lore bringing it down the court for the Saints. Lore over to Boyd. Boyd will shoot and will not make it. It'll be Woodberry ball, and Webster bringing it down the court. Webster over to Breswitz. Breswitz across the court over to Vaughn. Vaughn to Webster. Webster to Breswitz. To Webster. To Vaughn. To Webster. Back to Breswitz. Tipped by Breswitz. Tipped by Lore. Vaughn from the corner. Will be no good. Will be Vaughn bringing it in. And the shot is no good from Robbins, but he will be fouled, so he will go to the line for 2. Foul will be on Saints. Taliaferro. First is no good for Robbins. Neither is the second, but it will go back to Woodberry. And the shot is no good, but the second one is from Whaley. That'll be 2. And will bring the lead down to 17. 50 seconds remaining in the quarter here. It'll be Dion to Lore, to Dion, to Boyd, to Lore, to Boyd for 3. Just barely lips out there. And it'll be Vaughn bringing down the court quickly here. The shot is good there from Breswitz. It'll be Lore bringing it down the court. Over to Lore. Over to Dion. Over to Beck. Beck shoots. Not good. And the final shot here of the quarter is not good, and they will fail to put it up in time. We'll be back shortly for the final quarter of this basketball game. See you soon. Welcome back to the fourth quarter of this basketball game. We will have the St. Christopher Saints with a 14-point lead over the Woodberry Forest Tigers here. Varsity game will be coming after this game. And it'll be Boyd bringing it in to start for the Saints. Boyd will get off to Moore. Moore over to Winters. Back to Moore. Back to Winters. Back to Moore. To Boyd. Boyd in tough coverage. Back to Moore. And that will be taken by the Tigers. It'll be Breswit shooting for three. And it will be black ball, but no shot. A foul on Winters there. Foul on the floor. So the lead will remain at 11 points. And one for Woodberry Forest. That would be Webster. Webster with a chance here to get it back to single digits. And he will do it. That'll be 46 points for the Tigers, 55 for the Saints. And it'll be Boyd over to Moore. Moore will bring it down the court. Moore trying to command the court here. He'll give it to Dion. Dion to Jones to Moore. To Jones. Jones thinks about it. Back to Moore. And Moore holding on to it still. He'll get off to Dion. Dion to Stone. Stone into the paint with Boyd. Boyd will score 2 points there. And it'll go over to Breswitz, back to Vaughn. Vaughn over to Webster. Webster up to Robbins. Robbins back to Vaughn. And it'll be Webster trying. Won't be able to make it. He'll recover the ball, though. Won't make it again. Recovers the ball again. Won't make it again. And passes it out. And the ball will go to Moore there. Boyd thinks about shooting the three. He'll give it into Moore. Moore out to Jones. And Jones will be fouled there. That'll be a foul on Webster. First one is good from Jones. Jones another chance here. And he will do it. Brings the lead to 13 for the Saints. 6 minutes, 12 seconds remaining. And it will be Tracy bringing it down. Tough coverage from Jones here. He'll give it to Vaughn. Vaughn looks around. He'll drive in. He'll be stopped by Dion and will not make it. Rebound will go to Dion. Dion brings it down the court. Gets snuck up on by the Tigers there. Ball is loose. It will go back to the Saints. Ball's loose again. It'll go back to the Saints. And it'll be Boyd to Moore. To Boyd, and then there will be a timeout on the Saints. 5:34 remaining in the fourth. 13-point lead for the Saints. We will be right back. The Saints will start with the ball out of the timeout, and it'll be Boyd bringing it in. Boyd will start it out with a pass over to Moore. Moore looks around with his options, decides on Dion. Dion over to Whitehead. Whitehead for three. It's good. Three-pointer for the Saints there. Vaughn bringing it up for the Tigers. Tough defense here from Moore. He'll give it to Breswitz. Vaughn continues to hold on to it. And thrown into the feet of Moore. That'll be a kick ball. And it'll be Woodberry ball. It'll be Tracy bringing it in. Ball will go out to Vaughn. Vaughn back to Tracy, to Webster, to Mayard. And the ball is loose. It will go out on the Saints, and it will be Woodberry ball. 16-point lead for the Saints, 4:48 remaining. Almost intercepted there by Dion. And it will be Vaughn with the ball. Vaughn will go to Breswitz. Breswitz back to Vaughn. Vaughn to Tracy. Back to Breswitz. Back to Webster. And it'll go out of bounds on the Tigers and go to the Saints. Welcome back to that timeout there. It'll be Saints ball, and Dion bringing it in for the Saints. Dion brings in Moore, facing tough coverage here. Moore into Taliaferro, and it'll be foul on Woodbury Forest. And Saints ball. That foul will be on Mayard. It'll be Boyd bringing it in. Taliaferro tries to shoot, denied by Mayard there. Boyd looks for somebody here. Takes it all the way back to Whitehead. Ball holds onto it there. Over to Moore. Moore back into Whitehead. Whitehead will not make the layup there. And slightly errant pass there to Mayard. And then they'll go back to the Saints. It'll be Whitehead with a long pass up to Moore. Moore will move himself down into the paint and make a two-pointer there. It puts the Saints up by 18. Largest lead in a while for the Saints, and it's back to him. Dion with the fast break there. He will turn it into 2 for the Saints. Brings the lead back to 20. Hasn't been there since the first quarter of the game. The Woodberry ball over to Breswitz. Over to Mayard. And the Saints ball there. And he'll take it to Dion. Dion will score. And the Woodberry ball again. Saints up 28 currently. Vaughn at the top. Ball will again go off of the feet of Moore. And Moore will sub out in favor of Lohr. It'll be black ball here. And he'll take it into Beard. Beard to Breswitz. Breswitz, long pass over to Vaughn. Vaughn over to Tracy. Tracy to Beard. Beard to Mossy. And it'll be Saints ball there. Be Whitehead taking it down. He'll go with the long pass. And it is blocked. Shorter pass there is also blocked. It'll be Lohr chasing him down. And the Tigers will score again. Timeout called by St. Christopher's there. With 2 minutes, 13 seconds remaining, we'll be right back. Welcome back. We are back. 2 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Saints are up 20. It'll be Lohr with the ball currently. He'll get the screen, and it'll go to Riley. Riley will shoot almost, but not quite. And it'll go back to Woodberry. It'll be Breswitz taking it down. He'll hand it off to Tracy there. Tracy over to Vaughn. Vaughn back to Tracy. Back to Vaughn. Vaughn for 3. No good. And Tracy for 3. Also no good. Ball is handed back to Riley, and who is subsequently fouled. It'll be Saints ball with a 20-point lead and 94 seconds remaining. It'll be Driscoll to Lohr to Winters. Winters shoots, and it's not good. It'll go to Woodberry there. 80 seconds remaining. Tracy, back to Tracy. Back to Vaughn. And there'll be a foul on Driscoll there. That'll be ball going to Woodberry. Currently down 20 points with just over a minute remaining. And it'll be Mossy with the ball. And tough coverage here from Lacey. They'll go out to Vaughn. Vaughn over to Tracy. Tracy into Beard. Beard is fouled on the shot there. Under a minute remaining now. The foul will be on Riley. And a chance for the Tigers to get it within 20 here if they make either of these shots. First shot, no good. One remaining here. And that will be no good as well. Saints will have the ball. It'll be Lore. Lore to Winters. Winters to Driscoll. Driscoll to Winters. Winters to Riley. Riley to Winters. Winters to Lore. Lore to Driscoll. And Driscoll is fouled there. That will be a foul on Woodberry Forest number 3. It's Webster. Excuse me. Foul on Woodberry Forest there. It'll be Driscoll shooting 2. One shot remaining. Driscoll makes the first. Lead up to 21. 31.6 remaining on the clock. Driscoll can't make the second one. And he'll go to Mossy. Mossy over to Tracy. Tracy to Breswitz. Breswitz to Tracy. Tracy to Breswitz. To Beard. Oh, and it's taken by Lore there. Lore to Lacey. Lacey! 2 points there. 8 seconds remaining. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the buzzer beater there will not go in. Ladies and gentlemen, your St. Christopher Saints will defeat Woodberry Forest JV basketball there, 71-48. Thank you for joining us, and good night.